call this public meeting of the 24th Vodka Port Commission order. Port Commission, Jerry Smith, Jamie. Forgot my name. What's your last name?
O'Neill.
O'Neill. I should know that. Jamie O'Neill, Jim Ward, Julio Rubio. Kelly Emilio. We have the harbor master and other things. Jim.
Perez Diaz.
Lorena Garcia.
No, Perez-Diaz.
Oh, Perez D. Someone else in the back there. Yeah. Again?
Brian Cremata.
Rayanne. No problem. Thank you for coming. We're glad you are here. All right, so here we go. We have a couple of visitors with us. And thank you. With the consent agenda, first we have to ask for, are there any comments from the public? Is anybody out there? All right, no takers. So we'll move to the approval of the consent agenda. And I need to have a motion. In the Harbor Master's inspection and maintenance report. I have a motion from Jim Ward. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a second from. I'm sorry. Why did I get that? Okay. Write that down next time. All right. Any discussion about that motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? For the Port Revenue Fund, and there's about 6 items here. You ready? Okay, go right ahead. Tell us your name again.
Brian Cremata.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Sorry.
Go right ahead.
Okay. For the financial report, it's a new. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight up to equalizer. So, on page. But we should see it next month. So moving forward onto page 33, we have. We've received $13,763.26. So we are up by 6.
That was slipping. Was it the last time?
Yes, I believe so, but I really think like we said, like.
Equalizer was below par too.
Were they?
So remember, but anyway, we'll get to it next time.
Yes, I'll do a little more research and then. Paging report. I do not have a page number, so sorry. But everything looks good. Everybody is paying. $500.
Oh, really?
Yes, so.
Super tiny.
Yes, the current balance is $3,836.75. We'll just continue to work with her to get that current. So.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Moving forward on the Port Commission payment report for October. The only thing that I would like to for the downtown waterfront public access, we did pay $61,381 and
Improvements in Smith Harbor, is that what that is? Is that
Yes.
the breakwater,
Yeah, yes, yes.
all the above?
Well, no, that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, 61,000. All right, thank you.
okay. Just want to point out the revenues are at 19%, so that's good. The expenditures, we are right of October, so we're doing really good.
Ask you what page you're on.
Yeah, it's gonna be page 47. Revenue and expenditures, so revenues currently are at 19%. And on the expenditures, it is 4 point. So that's really good.
Okay,
Okay, and really. Report, but moving forward, there will be more.
Yeah.
On the Port Commission snapshot on page 62. Log $5.47. That is going to be the windstorm insurance that we did pay for the year. So it is going to be $96,284. And that is the transfer that we do out of general fund. And really that is it. So do y'all have any questions?
well, thank you for asking. Does anybody have any questions? So next time we'll look forward to watching the parking lot.
I'm sorry.
Next time we'll look forward to seeing the fertilizer. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all.
Great job. For the city manager's report. Yeah, I'm gonna read Jody's report. That's okay.
Do you want me to?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I need to back up. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I asked about. Do that. Okay, we're gonna back up, say the pledge. Okay, Jim, you wanna help us with the pledge?
The flag?
Yeah.
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. Allegiance to the United States, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay. Does anybody have a special need to speak and say the prayer? Definitely do, yeah. I assume everybody knows the Sioux trailer.
I don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
Father, just come before you now with humble heart. Lord, you know the situation in this Go before us, protect us from those that might seek to undermine it. Pray for our military, our leaders in Washington. With your will, continue to keep us safe and pray especially for our military. And Lord, I just pray that you bless their families. Watch. Lord Father, I thank you for hearing our prayer. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Jim. Okay, now we can back up. This is Parks and Wildlife grant renovations to the nautical landing point break. It's Parks and Wildlife. Reimbursement has been received. Next one. CDBG bid. Says we received 95% of the plans for review on November 7th. She forwarded them to myself and KS. Actually tomorrow. And advertising number 2 is on the 26th of this month. The bids are due December 18th. Special Port Commission meeting on January 6th to January the 12th, 2026. It's January 6th, it's the special meeting. They're getting older. Keep going, they're gonna just waste away. We did in fact receive a verification letter from it does fall under the Nationwide Core Permit 22. We're waiting for final clearance to bid from TC. CDBG bids round 2 application for the use of funds for replacement of the culverts underneath the rail out there. To use grant funds. So we'll find out how much or if we can use CDB. The GLO Kepler Grant, Harbor Refuge Shoreline Protection Project, Bob McDonald submitted the full core permit application. Is Corey Barone, who was the manager on the Living Shoreline and Smith Harbor projects. Now waterfront public access improvement. That is still working on the plans for the parking lot. Truck route signs, that's been going on for a while. Posts for the large signs are still in fabrication. On SBA steel properties, that's the back property right down at the Harbor Refuge parking. Regarding a lease and purchase of the property in question at the Harbor Refuge boat ramp. SBA steel was TxDOT Maritime Division, Jim, Aurelia, and Jody will be meeting with TxDOT Maritime team at 8:30 on drafting a port profile for the city of Port Lavaca Ports and Harbors. I think that's a good thing. GLO CMP Cycle 31 project, special merit. Public access boardwalk at Smith Harbor. Matt prepared a work plan for us and Jody did the budget. Well, already uploaded the attorney's title opinion and certificate of consistency signed by the mayor. I must also submit a USGS review and work with us to finalize the work plan and other documents required by March 31. She stays busy. I mean, busier than anybody else I think I've seen in this whole. Okay, that takes. And number 5. Jimbo, your own.
well, no, the Federation has the old Evans building. And, property. I'll be close to a year now. And reasoning for that was they were in the agreement with Miller Seafood. So I wanted to get that behind them before they signed a new lease. He told me that they did want to sign they would sign a lease. They just don't know whose name. Christian, yeah, either that or it could be the Federation. He said there's been a lot of talk that some. So he was gonna discuss with them. I haven't got back with him. I'll probably try to get back to him later in the week and see if we can get this up to a final.
The 2 things, so we have no prevention. Disposition of your place.
The nautical landings bill. With the window. Derek, anything that I have to bid on, I think it's anything over $10,000 after. Or maybe
Is
four.
he ill?
He was at that TML conference in Dallas or Fort Worth, and he fell. Down here, and I think he's in Victoria Hospital. So we're bogged down with that project until further notice, basically. Project. I've been noticing, the bathrooms in the day room at the Nautical Landings building. One of them had got loose, so we went in there and pried it up, and you could stick your finger through the deck. So I mean, there is no floor in there. And we found 2 water leaks. One water leak, that both of them ties back into fitting in the wall. Well, it knows kind of how many years they've been.
Is that part of our meter issue?
I mean, it's
Wow.
big mess. So after we got the shower area cut out, went over mirrors of each other, and there's the wall in the men's shower on the opposite side is the women's shower. And I mean that. And I turned the shower on in the women's bathroom. The water was leaking between the was leaking between the vinyl pan and the plywood deck. So we started tearing a little bit into there. We were doing all this, we were kind of working under an emergency type repair. But after she looked at it, We got out scope of work, go out for bids. Well, Mark helped me write a scope. City paid it, so I don't know, she was gonna look at that, see if that was gonna work, because that would fall under Derek's. Anyways, we're pretty much shut down. All they have is one a Komodo. That's it at the present time. I talked budget right now, where do you think we would be? And he's thinking around $43,000. So it's gonna be quite expensive.
Ability of declaring emergencies in a case like this.
I was hoping so, but she didn't.
We
No, I
gotta
don't-
get it.
My. For the tenants, and we've
It's
kind of taken that away.
okay. Well, let's put that on our radar.
you know. Uh,
It's used.
yes. The other thing is, we kind of started on the roof project, kind of did. A year ago. He started checking on maybe a new roof. I knew we wouldn't put a new roof because I knew. The roof coating is starting to peel real bad. Of course, it's not rusted yet. I mean, it's just gathering under. Metal itself, and we repaired some of it.
How old is that roof?
I'm thinking 84, 1980.
Holy cow, it's
So
old.
it's.
Yeah, sure it has.
I did reach out to Rain King. He said he came down and looked at it. I think. With actually, Mark was the one that had done this before. They did it on the and it comes in colors. You got to get up there. You have to pressure wash the roof. You got to put a profile on it. Which is UV, and you has the UV inhibitors and all that. And we'd come up with about 30 bad spots. Which the repairs, once you get the repairs done, they're not something that's gonna start. Is we need to get something back on top of there before we start losing.
Yeah.
All the coatings coming off. We start having all these rusty.
And at the 10-year mark, all the screws began leaking.
Oh, they started leaking.
I don't think.
Right.
It didn't take long.
Well, my barn's the same way. It's at 6 mile. All the metal looks pretty good, but all the screws.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So. I hope that we're going to be able to go ahead and hit both of those projects with. Jody wants to review it all.
Did he say how long that might prolong the roof if they could do that?
15 years.
Man, that'd be worth it if they could do that.
So when you get into the reds and some of those blues, it will fade, but it probably won't look any worse than what it.
Oh,
and it doesn't look bad to me
No.
right. They use that to dig the
Extend it,
repairs,
see?
and it looks pretty good, actually.
Well, it's
I hate to say this, but.
insurance.
You know, I don't know. Okay, so then of course nautical landings, Horizon's been there 10 times since the last commission. LCI, they're still bringing in material in from the Alamo Heights project. Encore's been cleaning up track 3. His name is it Hugo or Ho?
Oh, God.
I can't remember. But anyway, I've met with him and worked with him before. He's gonna be down.
Now, what's the purpose of that? Evaluation. Right.
Now, one of the things that really concerns me with this, I've brought it up, I know several times.
Black Beauty, is that what that is?
Yeah, but see that yard. Okay, so trying to remember. Way back, do you remember, Jerry, who it was?
Trying, dude.
But that guy had a sandblast on it.
Yeah.
And this is way. Cause we had Tom down there.
Yeah.
Working on the tank barges. He got the yard for them, of course, I almost sandblasting there too. Anyway, he'll be down here. The one of the things, I don't know, and I'll have him look at that too, is that track. So. Other than that, that's all I have for you today.
Right. All right. Thank All right, new business. Consider approval certificate of construction. And docks. That's what we just got done with, Shirley and Sons. Right?
Yes.
Certificate of construction completion. Do we have that?
Yes, sir. Okay.
You don't have it? This is the certificate of completion. Let's see what it says. Bay Mitigation Trust to approve the public access. Construction was completed by Shirley and Sons. Contractor has staff recommends that the board commission consider approval of the certificate of construction completion and author.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So we, after the fact, I guess we can. Let's see.
$2,968.
Yeah.
70,000.
Okay. Okay. $14,000 is what we got to approve. Yes, I see that, 14,968.75. motion to approve.
I'll make a motion that we, pay the recommended amount of $14,968.75 for a fine.
Second.
All right, motion from Jerry Smith, second from Jim Moore, that, this board commission approve the payment. The citizen, Smith Park. Any all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? No. The motion to pay the, amount. Now the next one. Consider a lease with Equalizer for Harbor Refuge Track 3. Jody was going to make a presentation. Go over without her. It's in there for the. I find it.
Well, we have that, we've got this. For track 3.
Here's this package that she gave us. It's, yeah, in the back. You got that, Jim. I'm wondering if it's something we need to wait and.
Did you see that email, Ryan? You remember?
As far as what?
Approving this.
Well, it looks like it has all the information on it.
It does.
Monthly rate $4,200, starts December 1. On track 3, 4.3 acres.
$4,200.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's all, I think it's all.
a fair, it's a fair amount.
I do know that when Doug was talking to me about it, he was talking about taking and including that with his other.
I think that's something we can consider later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We can move ahead and tell you that we approved it. Is there anything?
I mean, that's.
I don't see why we couldn't approve it.
Detail with it.
Usually they, I've ran and they haven't did all of them too, so.
But he's been so.
I think it's a long-term positive move.
Oh,
And then if we can, like you said, if we can go ahead and talk about.
All right, well, we
Make a
have,
motion
okay. Motion to approve.
to approve this.
Second, I'll second.
okay.
Okay. Tim Ward has moved and Jamie O'Neill has seconded. Motion to accept. December 1, 2025. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. It's gonna be a good thing for long term, I think. I don't see that we have need for a closed session unless you guys know something. Jimbo,
People out there, anything should come up, that can always be toothed out, you know,
Right.
between the city and.
yeah, and I expect there's gonna be some other.
These changes down the road, so that's not a problem.
If we had all of our people at least from us that are
Yeah,
shade for sure.
yeah.
Uh,
He's a pretty good advertiser too for.
Yes, he is.
National business. We're not gonna do a closed session. Anybody, this is time for like comments from everybody. Jimbo? Thanks for the job you're doing. Yeah. I'll let Duncan. You did a great job with stuff down on refuge too. Sure.
You know, maybe we can save some money down the road if we go ahead and spend a little bit now and make it last for a few more years, that'd be great. And so, we
Yep.
could make it last, you know, 10 to 15 years, it'd be all worth it.
Y'all wanna see an example of a metal.
But one of the things that's been sort of interesting to see, it seems as housing today in those houses, they're beginning to put the brick on those 10 houses that they're building out there, and there's a couple of other lots they're building houses. There's only 2 lots left. And for a long time, there was a lot of lots, but then when Zion contracting went in, people are living in them now, and that they want to, as I understand it, Zion wants to lots. And so if you see that much coming in, you're talking about increase in payment or taxes. Down the line, like you said, okay, we can replace the roof. You know, some of these things, there's some changes that we can make that would be that are.
Keep that.
Yes,
That's really one of our main selling products in our cities,
From two aspects.
water stuff, you know, and we got.
yes. I think anything that we can do to move things along, you know, is a plus for us and try to maintain.
Newcomers and we wanna foster relationships with them.
Right.
Just like.
And I did-
Stevens.
I did go. And I finally figured out how to work it. And all you have to do is just hold it up in the lower left-hand corner. You don't stick it in. I'm old and I'm not used to these things that, you know, if it went by, oh, what happened? It's that lower. Over there. I saw that smart.
Yeah.
The fact that I actually know how to use that pass now, and it's amazing. And it's only $25 a year for everybody else. And you can use it on any vehicle. All you have to do is just, you know, hand it to your buddy.
You wanna go float your boat?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
They should be paying you at your age.
Do what? That was
All right. I don't really have anything except I see a lot of positive stuff happening. Teacher, she and Dickie were Sunday school teachers for most of my young years at Point Comfort. And they
Let's be glad to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Good to see you back.
brilliant. I mean, well, Mr. Rubio,
There.
thank you for being here. So glad you're getting back to normal.
You know, my little brother.
Are you serious?
Really?
Awesome. Back in 1959. Oh my goodness. Oh, diesel here. Yeah, I was in high school.
Really?
Yes.
I knew that, I just forgot it.
Well, there's a lot of people here in town. Sessions.
She was
Steve
my
Cook.
school teacher.
Do what?
I think she was my school teacher.
Judy could have been.
Sessions.
And we all had when we graduated, First National Bank opened an account for all of us and put $10 in it that we had to go buy. Not big behind. But,
I wonder if Captain Bill Bauer did that.
well, Captain Bauer, he was older, but he thinks he's older than me. For some reason, I've never been able to convince him that he's younger than I am, so I just let him think it.
So,
Why is that? And he had the money to do
I
it.
guess he did. I know everybody's heard the $2 bill. They wrote that. So, well,
I'm good. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
hey, next year, thank you very much for being here. Hope everybody has a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Say it loud though.
Yeah, great job.
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
All right, Jerry Smith made the motion. Close. Adjourn as 4:13. 43 minutes.